this showed up the other day. Feather light. Amishman's trailer. Needs a little work. Yeah. Needs some new axles put in it. Needs a floor in it. Needs lights put on it. So we said we didn't want to work on this. So we take a look at it. Priced out the axles. They're like $1,200 a piece. Tried to con him into not doing it because the axle's going to be worth more than the trailer, which they are going to be. That didn't stop him. He bought 2 axles. So now we got to make up a new frame and put it underneath here. We cut that axle out so he could take it with us and take it with him and get new ones. And I guess how it is just a little steel buggy. It's just bolted into the aluminum box of the horse trailer. And somehow that side comes down there a little bit, but it's all rotted out. You can see how bad it's bowed there. The other axle, that axle's been fixed. See over there by the angle iron welded on top. The other one that we took out of here has been fixed. So we're still on this project. We try to turn old Andy off on it, but he just has more money than brains, I guess. So here we are, still at it. Okay, this is where we ended up today. We got these long frames or sills or whatever built. Got them bolted in there, sides and the bottoms. Put a little filler piece in there, box that up. This wasn't quite wide enough to put the hole in there, so I had to add that little chunk here. A little bit out of square. Got that racked in where it should be, but how we're going to keep it there is another story. That's enough of this bullshit for today, though. Okay, we got the little buggy all welded up. Axles mounted in it. Pretty much ready to put it underneath the trailer. In the trailer, we got all the shit cut out of there that we got to cut out of there. I'm going to get ready to put the axle under here. There's a little buggy. We had it fit up under here yesterday, so we know it fits. Well, until we welded it and worked it. Maybe it won't fit now. But let's see if it goes in there. Okay. We got the little wheel buggy frame, whatever you want to call it, set in place. Got the trailer sitting on that. Don't have it secured down yet. We gotta make some weld on plates here to give us some spots to weld or to bolt it on here. The metal to aluminum has done its deal over time, but this should last enough time for this to rust out one more time, and then it's going to be total junk. That's junk now. Should have never got into this project, but we're too far into it now. Still got to come up with some sort of a floor. We got our light stuff. We got to start wiring it up. Okay, got the axle little buggy all mounted to the aluminum shell. Got it bolted on there. Got to weld some gussets in the corner yet. Maybe do a little welding of our pieces we added onto the sides here. Bolted them in, front and back. What a piece of junk. Shouldn't even be fixed. Okay, we got all the cross members painted. Amish Andy was down, took care of all that stuff. Got some roof or floor seats we're going to put in. Been working on some of the wire in here. Got to wait for a piece of cable. Cable we bought was too short. That's supposed to come here between Thursday and Monday. Today's Friday. It's not here yet. So we'll cut some sheets out and see what that looks like. Okay, there's the first sheet we got cut. We'll see if we got that cut backwards or if it's even close to fitting. Okay, we started putting the floor in. We're going to be way short of material. To do this right, we need 2 more 8-foot sheets. But there's another $570 a piece for a sheet of 1/4-inch aluminum plate. That's going to probably be slippery. You're going to have to shoot the horse after he breaks his leg in a trailer and drag him out of the trailer. But hey, we're just doing what we're told to do. I'm not Amish. I don't know all the rules on horses. We got the wiring for the brakes or the lights all started, or the cable is too short. We got that. Got his fancy semi-truck door latch put on. That was a pain in the balls. No safety latch. Didn't come with the latch. Had to make our own stuff. Got to bend the handle. He wants the handle back like that. Upholstery guy says that's a flag, so when you're driving down the road, you can see if your door is latched. If you can't see the handle, you better stop. I think it's a way good idea. Another thing we got to do here is we got to redo this jack. The jack is junk. It's got a water pipe drive shaft there. We're going to have to make something a little nicer than that, maybe. So we got to make a new mount for that, mount that up there. Got to get our wiring put in here for the brake controller, and then we got a breakaway. We got that all pre-wired on the bench, so. Okay, I don't know if you can really see it. Good. There's going to be our new jack mount. Weld these plates on the side of the jack and up here to strengthen that up. Hopefully that'll be enough. Still got room to take the lid off the jack in case you got to service that. The rest of it will be welded up. Be no different than just having a tube there. So we'll bring it back when we finish that. Okay, we got the jack mount all done. Welded to the jack, multiple places. So that bolts to the front of the trailer in place of the old rusty one. We got to bolt that on, finish up our lights, wait for some flooring. Okay, here's all our new stuff for the wiring. We got a new junction box, already wired one end of the big cable in there. We got 30 foot of 12, 6, and one 10 gauge wire. A little overkill, but I don't know who's going to get it, so we put 7 wires in there. We got a bunch of them little 3/4 hole amber markers. Got a couple of license plate lamps. Got another junction box. Got some LED stop tail turns. Another stop tail turn. Some bonded wire to wire up our brakes from the junction box to the brakes. Got some brown primary wire to wire up some marker light harnesses. Here's the red ones. Got some clamps of different sizes, and we got a new trailer breakaway kit put on there in case we break away. Okay, so we got our front junction box wired up here to our trailer connector and over to our breakaway box. There's a battery not in the breakaway box, and then we got a breakaway switch here. The cable hooked to the truck, and then this cable here is going to basically run back to the junction box in the back of the wagon. So we got that to run today, jack to fix, and the floor to finish, but we got enough material to finish the floor. So all I got to do is a jack and a wire, and we'll be done with this for a while. Okay, we got all the wiring done. Got a junction box up front that our lead from the truck will hook into. And we got a solid wire right from here to the back to another junction box. There's our breakaway box with the battery in it. We got our jack all mounted up using the existing jack handle and drive shaft. And then we got our floor pretty much installed. got to bolt it down to the cross members a little bit yet, but it's pretty much there. We'll open the door, get a better look at it. Okay, there it is with the door open. Doesn't look much better, don't look much worse, so should get rid of that piece of shit cardboard in there and make it look a lot nicer. But we just welded it down, stitch welded it down. Horses shouldn't care. And then we're going to bolt it to the cross members with some self-tapping screws or so. Then we're going to ship this thing. Andy just begging to pay. Wants to pay. Ain't even goddamn done. You want to pay. You want to pay. Only guy that I ever dealt with wants to pay. Worried about paying. Ain't worried about nothing else, but worried about paying. Okay. The best part of that trailer is seeing the back of it go away.